what was the issue between you and Charles Oakley?
Charles is all right. I like Charles. I like Charles. Well, uh, the short story is Charles was in Detroit. And we had all gone to a concert. The OJs were there and others, Queen Latifah and others. And uh, we had left the concert. A couple of my guys that I grew up with had just come out of prison a few weeks earlier, and I wanted to treat them to a concert because I do that quite frequently. When guys come home that unfortunately most of the guys I knew, they did 20 and 30 years. And so they were just starting to come home, particularly when Obama started resentencing. And they were so dangerous looking, they couldn't even come in. I say, y'all drive around downtown. I will go in here for a minute and have a bite with my guys, with the OJs and Charles, and the mayor was there, Mayor Kilpatrick, etc., Queen Latifah. And so me and Charles had some words, and I think he might have been drinking. He likes to drink every now and then. I'll have a drink every now and then, but from what I'm told, he might take it a little far. And it went too far. And the guys that I had circle around downtown, I got a problem. So they rushed in, and everybody was split up, and Charles drove back to Cleveland that night, 1 a.m. in the snow. Didn't spend the night in Detroit. Now I'll leave it alone. Charles is all right with me. I like Charles. I like the type of cat he is, because they're the type of cats I grew up with and respected. He tough. He ain't playing no games. He out of Cleveland, tough town. So I really do like him as a person, seriously. And we got all the same circle of friends, and so he's all right with me. I know he said some stuff in his book, or I think on an interview or two. That rolled off my shoulder because I like him.
Yeah, I was reading about it earlier. They say during y'all argument, you told him that his girl left him for Queen Latifah, and that's when he got really mad.
Come on, man.
uh,
Baby, yeah. Well, I didn't know she had took him. I do know that his girl was sitting with Queen Latifah spent a lot of time over at Queen Latifah's table. I don't know about whether he took her or whatever, the jealous. I don't know anything about that. I will tell you that she spent a lot of time at Queen Latifah's table, and very little time with him that night. And I think Charles and everybody else needs to understand ain't nobody fighting no more. Ain't nobody fighting no more. They ain't doing that no more. Everybody got guns. Everybody got a gun. So I don't care how big you are, how many muscles you got, none of that. It's whoever get to that strap first. That's what matters. By the way, that stuff they said about me coming out, pulling the gun out on them folks in LA on my porch, don't believe the hype. TMZ likes to put stuff on me. I don't know.
yeah, I seen that earlier about how you got into it with a city worker. You went in your house and got a gun and came back and told him that you would bust a cap in him.
Yeah, wouldn't let me out. Talking about until I move another car. And I was running late to speak at her funeral. My good friend, First Lady of BMF, Tonisha Welch, her son had died. I was going to speak at the funeral, ended up being late. So yeah, it turned like that. But I just told him I feel, because I had my in-laws there who lived with us, 80s. My wife was still there, and there were 7 of them heckling me. But I don't want to talk about it. But the fact is, I gave him the warning, and that felt threatened, felt in fear of harm. Well, what happened. They filed a police report, and the police said he did exactly what he was supposed to do.